Alright, we got everybody in the house today. Oh my gosh, I forgot my hat though. 1 second, let me grab a hat. Much better. There we go. Alrighty. We have Boxy, Hammer, Sexy Snaggle, Coach K. We got so many people in here right now. Let's go. Let's go. Good morning, good morning. How's everyone doing today? Let me move this over a little so it's a little more on my face. Zoop, zoop, zoop. That's good, that's good. Alrighty. So first off, market is up today, which is awesome because we were able to lock in some profits. We were able to sell 2 of the stocks we've bought over the last couple days, and then I was able to sell 2 more that I had bought previously before I kind of started posting on the stock lab. So I am up on the day. We've locked in $35. So I've had better days, I've had worse, you know. Pretty good, you know, we're locking in profits. That's all that matters. And then the tech sector, I believe, is up today as well. It's been a little more choppy, but up overall. Hammer got 5 hours of sleep almost. Wow, that's awesome, Hammer. I think that's really good for you, isn't it? 5 hours of sleep. So, let's go through here. Whoops, wrong one. And scan for... I win, I got 3. Ooh, no, I win. I got like 9. Haha! Take that. Just kidding. That's probably too much sleep. 9 hours. 9 hours is a lot. Okay, let's scan our list here. Less symbols today. We only have 28 today to go through. Save as watch list. 12 for 2020. This is our drip portfolio. Save. Here we go. Might be a shorter day today, it looks like, but we'll see, we'll see. Go to our 180-day 4-hour chart here. See what we can find. Mia stinky? Mia not stinky. Mia's awesome. Alright, looks like this stock here, AWK, did go past our support level we were looking at. It might still come down a little more to this support level or even further. However, it is a better deal today than it was yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at that. Since we are not in on this yet. I know I bought it. Yeah, so we actually bought and sold the same day in November. One thing I don't like about Robinhood, which I also noticed today, is that I woke up, I got a bunch of Robinhood notifications, right? It's like, hey, you sold like a handful of stocks. And I was like, yes, like, you know, we locked in so much. And what happens is that with Robinhood, you don't get some notifications for like an entire week. And so when I woke up today, some of these notifications were ones from stocks I had sold like last week. So that's one thing I don't quite like about Robinhood. But, you know, I went ahead and put them on my November chart here for the ones, see like AWK, that I got the notification for today. However, it sold in November. So I put it in November. And so we did have a little bit more in November than we originally had. But yeah, so we were still able to lock in some profits for December today so far. But yeah, let's go ahead and buy some more shares of AWK since it went down again to a pretty good price. Let's look at the monthly here as well as the 3 months. For the 3 months, you're eyeing about right about halfway on the chart here. It is at a strong support level as well. So that makes me feel pretty good about this decision as well to go ahead and purchase it. So let's see. Where's my calculator? It's down here. Stinky stinks. Mia does not stink. Let's be nice to Mia. Goodness gracious. Boys, I tell ya. We can buy 5 shares of this. Review our order. Buy. Perfect. Done. Then let's refresh and set our sell limit order. Limit order. Let's calculate this. Our average price was 150.72. Yes. So we're going to set our limit price at 152.83. Shares, we're going to sell all of them, 5 shares. Good till canceled. Allow this order to execute during extended hours. Review order. Sell. Perfect. We got that order placed. Let me go ahead and post that. I was on a call to her a second ago and she just disappeared. How do you know what I look like? Have you smelled her? She smells like flowers. I haven't smelled her. I can imagine she smells like flowers though. I don't know anything about shares. Shares are what you buy. When you buy a stock, you buy so many shares of a stock. And so that allows you to be able to purchase part of the stock so that you have part ownership in the company. And so if the stock goes up in price, you can then sell that for a profit. Or if it goes down in price, then your shares will also go down in price. And you could lose money, but we don't really ever lose money with this strategy. So how much have you earned from shares? So overall, I've been using this strategy for around 5 or 6 months now. I started like the last week in June and then really started in July. And so these are my totals. So I've made almost $6,000, which is almost 16%. We're getting there though. We're still at about 15.5% for the last, 5 or 6 months. So this is the strategy I've been using, and it's been working pretty well. Yeah, it's actually has worked better than expected, but it's at a time I really need it, which has been really nice. Stinky cheese flowers. Ugh, you guys. You weirdos. Okay, let me post this in Discord for our exclusive members. Copy that. Buy alert. Paste. Our stock is going to be AWK. Average price bought is going to be 150.72. And then what was this? That's right. There we go. Oh snap, how are we doing? We're doing good today, Woozy. We were able to lock in some profits. Let me go to December. We got about $35 today, so not bad, not bad. I always hope for more, but I know her surname is Flowers. You guys are so weird. You crack me up. And then we're just starting with our purchases of more stock that we feel are at good deals. Or that we see are at good deals. So yeah. Also, if you have not yet, please read the disclaimer. I do have to always let you know about this. I am not a financial advisor. I don't have a CPA or CFA or anything. This is just my own personal opinion. So you trade at your own risk, right? If you're going to trade with me, it's at your own risk. And that's what I got to warn you of. Not bad, not bad. I'd like to see this come down a little more to maybe these support levels here or even here. So we'll check back on that one. BBY, I think we're already in on this one. It continues to sell off, however. Best Buy. Yeah, we are in on this one. Total return is minus 3.7%, but that's okay. I think we have some dividends coming up here in December, which will be nice to have. So if we hold on to the stocks that have dividends listed here for December, then we'll go ahead and get those dividends. So that'll be more income for us, which will be awesome. Is Best Buy on here? Best Buy is not on there, so I don't think we're getting a dividend from them this month, but that's okay. Good stuff last night? Thank you, thank you. Oh, nope, you're talking to Hammer. Never mind. Yes, Hammer was pretty awesome last night. He's got the full setup going, and he was working those edits, let me tell you. Cost. Ooh, I don't know about this one. I'd love to see it come down a bit more before purchasing. However, this month, it is at some lows here. Let's go check the Robinhood chart for this one and see if I'm even in on this one. I'm not in on this one. Let's check for the month. So we aren't quite at lows for the month, so I'd like it to come down a bit more before we consider buying it. Yes, Woozy, with that raid. Came in hot. Came in swooping. DGX. Not quite a good deal. DTE looks to be a pretty good deal. Let's see if we're already in on this one. We are, so we will hold off on that one. Go to the next one. ES, I believe we're in on this one as well. Some of these just keep falling, but that's okay. Hopefully they'll eventually recover. Otherwise, we'll just average down into them. HD, we might also already be in on. Always gotta check. Check, check, check. Megs is always top content. Ooh, I don't know about that, Hammer. Your content's pretty high up there. But I try. HD, we're already in on as well. K, we do have a big red candle here. Coming back down to previous support or so. Let's see if we're already in on this one as well. We are. So that's going to be a bit red today as well. Not too much down overall. Only down 1% on that position, but that's okay. KR. Ooh, big drop for KR, but we also might be in on this one. Let's check. We are. Bummer. That one's also only down 1% though. Lies, you have more viewers for a reason. I have viewers right now because people want to make money. They want to learn how to make money. I'd want to see this one come down a bit more. Oh my gosh, if I could get this straight, that's fine. To about this support level, just because we've been in a downtrend. You see this downtrend here? It's making lower highs and lower lows. So I'd like to at least see it touch support before we consider buying in. And I know that might all seem pretty technical. If you, more stinky, more views. I'm not stinky. I'm not stinky. If you could smell me, you'd know that. I put some good perfume on every day. It's not all perfume though, it's body spray too. I've got a whole bin of it. And some of them are real good. This looks to be a pretty good buy. NEE. We're gonna buy in on this one. So let's calculate how many shares we will get. 11. Perfect. Review order. Buy. Done. Refresh. Let's put that in the exclusive member. Wow. Lots of spam, huh? Interesting, interesting. Put a buy alert here. Stock. NE. Average price bought is going to be 72. Oops, put the dollar sign. 72.74. And There we go. Let's calculate our sell price here. We got 72.74 times. So let's click sell, limit order, place our limit price, all of our shares, good till canceled, and allow during extended hours, review, sell. Perfect, we got another order placed in there. There we go. Then, let's go back here. NSRGY. Also at a decent price, but I'm pretty sure I'm in on this one. NSR, it's Nestle. Yep, we're already in on that one as well. Go back to our chart. PG looking to be a pretty good price as well. Oops. Procter & Gamble. We are already in on it. Why did that? Okay, that was weird. Pool. Also at a pretty good price. I don't think I'm in on that one though. Let's check it out. SCP pool. Nope. Let's buy this one. You can buy 2 shares of this. Review order. Buy. Done. Refresh. Same process over and over, guys. Pretty simple. Alrighty. We bought this one. Poggers, welcome in. Thank you so much for that follow. How are you doing today? Drink some more tea. What's up? We are trading in the stock market this morning. So let me enter in this current buy for our exclusive members in the Discord channel here. 325. Nope, we bought it at 326.02 for our average cost. I put that in the wrong spot. 360. Nope, 326.02. There. If I could read. There we go. And this is going to be SCP. This could possibly be a day trade, so if you have less than $25,000 in your account and you live in the United States, just be careful of your day trades. That's explained in the course as well, though, if you're part of the course. There we go. Pinky, welcome in. How you doing? Fire squad. Let's go. Let's go. It's not a mobile app. It is, Brandon. Robinhood is also a mobile app. But you can also find other apps as well. I know Robinhood wasn't available for you because you're in Canada. You can do Webull. That's an app. The TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform that I use here, this is the software. That's also a mobile app. You can use probably Stash, I believe, is a mobile app. That's what Hammer uses. Maybe it's available on my PC. Most things are going to be available on your PC as well as an app. I will say that. Stash may be... Oh, do you do it on your computer, Hammer? Oops, I think we need to enter our... Yep, limit order here. There we go. Limit price is going to be 26.02 times... What was that? Mega's cute. My lighting's so bad right now. I don't know why. I feel like it just totally dimmed down. Let me turn my overhead light on. I appreciate that though, poggers. Oh yeah, weren't we the ones talking last night about looks and everything? Now I feel like I have like every light on in my room possible. Lols. Hammer is hanging with Megs. He is, and I appreciate it. Let me turn off some lights up in here. There, that lighting might be a little better. IDK. I tell her she is cute and she complains about her lighting. I was wondering how you thought I was cute because you can't really see me. Couldn't really see me. Hammer, I was talking about that lamp. I should get a hue light, one of those color lights for this lamp back here. That'd be really cool. Okay, let's calculate this. 328. 27 shares. We have 2 of these. Yeah. Good till canceled. Review. Sell. Perfect. Done. Girls are so confusing. Ask me whatever you want. I will be a normal girl. I'll try to be a normal girl. Actually, no, I don't want to be a normal girl. Because then I would just be confusing, as you say. Is this with real money? Yes. Yep, this is with real money. Okay, let's go back to our chart. Take a look at what's next. Our GLD, I'd like this to come down a little more to support levels, probably right around here at these lows. So I'd like to see that drop a little more before we buy in. Hammer missed his exit to get fuel. No, Hammer! Are you gonna run out? Are you pretty low? Oops. This looks to be a pretty decent price. I don't know if I want to wait for it to come down to this support level or not. Or if we just want to buy in now. It's also at a pretty much previous support level. What would that difference be? Work. That'd be a couple percent coming down a little more. That wouldn't be too bad. Which stock is this? R&R. Let's see how it looks on Robinhood. Hammer, did I distract you too much? This looks to be a pretty good purchase on Robinhood as well. So let's go ahead and buy in. We can get probably 4 of these. Buy. But yes, this is with real money. I've been trading with real money for, like, seriously since I quit my job back in June. So I graduated in May. I got a job and I quit after a month and a half. Just for reasons that are personal. And then that's when I seriously started trading with, like, real money. Should be fine, but I'm gonna go back because I want snacks and caffeine. Ooh, that sounds like a good deal. Could you cash out same day? You could cash out the same day if you wanted. However, if you live in the United States and have less than $25,000 in your account, you can only have 3 day trades per 5-day week. And so if that's the case for you, you probably don't want to cash out in the same day. You want to focus on swing trading, meaning you want to buy one day and then hold it for at least one day. Then you won't be penalized in any way. Is this your main source of income? Right now it is. Welcome in, Cryptic, by the way. But yes, right now this is my main source of income. I don't have a full-time job. I'm kind of trying to work on several different sources of income. So trading, I want to be my main source. However, you know, I still have to build up my portfolio and everything. I tutor part-time. I created a course for my trading strategy. And so if people want to purchase that, that'll be a source of income as well. And then anything I get from streaming. However, streaming, I don't really want to see it as a source of income because I want to do it on my own time and for fun. So like, do you get paid once a week or like every other week, or I don't know. I don't really pay myself during trading. I try and reinvest my money as much as possible. So that's why I tutor part-time and things like that, so that I can get money for the expenses I pay, so that I don't really have to take money out of my trading account, so that I can keep reinvesting it so it continues to grow at an exponential rate. So I don't really pay myself, but if you wanted to, you could, like, you know, if you make some money, you could withdraw it, you know, that same day or whatever, or it might take like 1 to 3 business days or something like that. You could constantly pay yourself if you wanted to. Like, so if I wanted, with the, you know, almost $6,000 I've made, I could withdraw that and use it for myself if I wanted to, but I'm not going to because I want to reinvest that to make even more money. 6 stacks. I'm grateful. I'm really grateful. It honestly came at a time when I really needed this to work for me. And so granted, I'm not making as much as I want to. I'm still very grateful for what I have made, Could I pay you to manage my account if I make one? Well, I'm not licensed or anything, so I don't know if that's actually legal, to be honest. Here's the disclaimer for you. I do have to point this out. I don't have a license. I don't even have a degree in finance. Finance, like stock market stuff, is honestly just a huge passion of mine, and it's my dream job one day. So I'm trying to make it work now. But yeah, that's the disclaimer, just so you know. Like, if you decide to use my opinion to invest in anything, it is at your own risk. So I do have to remind you of that. Passion equals you'll do fantastic. I hope so. I really hope so. I appreciate that. So I'll take the risk. If you want, you can sign up for the exclusive membership on Patreon. It's $12 a month, and you get exclusive videos to my trading strategy in detail. Plus, you get alerts for when I buy and sell a stock. So you could always just copy my trades if you wanted. However, again, it would be at your own risk. I'm not licensed. It would be based on my opinion. So I do have to remind you of that for, like, legal reasons. Someone told me that yesterday, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I probably don't want to get sued. So they were looking out for me, and I appreciated it. So we just bought this one. Let's go ahead and post that for our exclusive members in the Discord. Stock R&R. Average price bought. 66.07. Cryptic, you seemed a little weary that this is my only source of income right now. Or are you just curious? Average price box. Alright, there's the alert for our exclusive members in Discord. No, ma'am. Never got a full understanding of the stock market. Gotcha. Cryptic about to join. I've been studying the stock market for about 4 years now, and this is the first year I decided to finally put into action what I've learned. However, and like, none of the courses that I personally bought I felt fit my style of trading. I'm gonna turn this light off again. My lighting today, dude, it's not great. I kind of just created my own strategy based off what I've learned, because none of the courses I've taken really fit with the style I was looking for. Feeling up, BRB? Sounds good, Hammer. So this is a strategy I found to be really safe because it's backed by getting paid in dividends. What are you feeling up for? He's a truck driver, Poggers, so he's working while he's watching. And so he's stopping to fill up with his truck with gas and get snacks and caffeine and whatnot. Yeah. So he tends to watch streams as he drives. Super supportive guy. Appreciate it. There. I don't know why this ring light doesn't seem to have much lighting to it right now. Sorry about that. Okay. We need to calculate our limit sell here. Limit order, limit price. So we originally bought at 166.07. And let me look at this again. There we go. Let's put in our limit price here. But yes, Cryptic. I know it's not much, but I'm working towards it. Towards having my portfolio grow so that I can turn it into a living. Is basically what it comes down to. And that's my dream, ultimately, is to trade for a living. And, you know, be my own boss like most people want to do. I'm just trying to do it at a younger age, a decent age. However, I did already graduate college, so it's not that young. Alright, that has been placed. Awesome. And then, go back to our chart. How old are you? I'm 23. Best time to do it. Can take lots risk. Yes, Box, that's true. You can take lots of risk early on. But also, the earlier you start, the more time your money has to basically compound. And so that's also why I want to start earlier on, is because time is on my side. How old are you? Oh, you are young. I feel kind of old, but Some people consider it young, yes. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out life. Because I don't know what I want to do. Well, I do know what I want to do for my career. However, legit a year older than myself. Cryptic, you're only 22? Dude, you sound so much older with your voice. Your voice is like so soothing, but it's deeper. So I thought you were definitely older. I think most people don't know what they want to do. Exactly. Like, I know this is what I want to do. I just don't know if I'll be able to make it work in the time frame I need it to. You know? So, I mean, I'm hoping everything I'm setting up now with trading, my course, and streaming and stuff kind of takes off in the next, I don't know, 2 or 3 months that I really need it to. However, I don't want to force anything, you know? So yeah, we'll see how things go. So Cryptic, are you in college or anything then? Or are you kind of just doing your own thing? SHW, that's Sherwin-Williams. I wonder if I'm in that one. I am not. Let's buy some of that. That looks to be at a pretty good price. Let me look at that chart again. It's been selling off heavy. I think now would probably be a good time to buy. If it sells off more, that's okay. We'll still get dividends from it, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, wow, this is a really high price. So we can only buy 1 share of this. Buy. Done. Let's post that in chat. This is confusing AF. Honestly, so with my course, I basically got straight to the point of what my strategy is. But I recommend, if you want to learn about the stock market, look it up on YouTube, honestly. That's where I started. That's where I learned. But I also bought courses as well throughout the years. The last, like, 4 years, I've probably spent $2,000 to $3,000 on courses. It's a lot, I know. Do you have a recommended channel? I honestly really recommend one of my favorites. He's really blown up in the past, like, half a year or so. And this is his living now, is Andre Jick. He does like a dividend reinvestment portfolio as well as a bunch of finance stuff. He's super entertaining as well. And he's super popular on YouTube as well. Like, he's almost got 1 million subscribers. You get the payback when you get a lot of money. Hopefully. I mean, that's the ultimate goal. But we'll see. But yeah, I would recommend him. However, I don't know if he really describes stock market basics a whole lot, rather than just his investing strategy. Ricky Gutierrez is also a really good one. He's getting up there in subscribers as well. He was Arizona's youngest millionaire. His course was the very first one I bought. He does day trading, however. And I mean, I want to get into day trading, but at the same time, it kind of scares me. Day trading's pretty risky. But I would recommend Andre Jick and Ricky Gutierrez. I also recommend the Stream Experiment. That's Hammer. That's Hammer's YouTube. If you guys want to go follow him, that would be awesome. He's got some cool videos. Who else do I recommend? I recommend the trading channel for Forex trading if you're interested in Forex. This guy's name is Steven. I also took his course. But yeah, you'll find some good videos out there. If you just start searching up, like, you know, how to get started in the stock market or stock market basics or something like that. Isn't Hammer going to PT school? He is. Starting, I think, in January. Indecisive at the moment, grew up from a humble family, so trying to decide if I'm able to stream full-time, or I was thinking of becoming a physical therapist. Yes, Cryptic, talk to Hammer. If you're interested in becoming a physical therapist, he's going to PT school, grad school, starting in January. So if you're interested in that, he would be the guy to talk to. Oh yeah. So let's make sure we post this for our exclusive members. Stock is going to be SHW. Average price bought, 710.57. There we go. Let's set our limit order on this so that it will sell for us when it hits that price. That way we don't have to constantly be looking at our phone to know when to sell. When we set a sell limit order, it will automatically sell when it hits that price, which is super nice to have. Okay, we'll sell this. There we go. Oh, whoops, that's shares. Hold up. What'd I do? Oh, I forgot to hit limit order. I was like, that seems like a lot of money. Wouldn't that be nice? $511,000. Gosh, I wish. My dream in life is to be a millionaire one day. Not like just for the fact I can say I'm a millionaire, but so that I can give back to, you know, charities and stuff where my money will actually count towards something good instead of like the government just giving away money to whoever. But we won't get into that. Do you play games as well, Meg? I do, Poggers. I do. In the afternoons, usually I stream from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time games. Remember us peons when you were a baller? Oh, I'll remember you guys for sure. You guys aren't going anywhere. You guys are my OGs. Yes, I play games in the afternoon. I try to play a different game every day for variety. Today I am tutoring, so it kind of just depends on when I get done tutoring what time I'll stream, but it always varies every day. So for the sake of calling myself a millionaire, right? Wouldn't that be cool to say? That's the ultimate dream. I always said to myself in like high school I'd be a millionaire by the time I was 25 as like a dream of mine, but you know, I've only got like a year to do that. It's not looking too hot at this point, but I guess you never know what can happen in a year, right? I'd like this one to come down a little more before considering buying into it. And then I can afford my family and support streamers. Exactly, Poggers. That's kind of my goal too. Support like my family and people who have like supported me throughout my life, you know? As well as, you know, give back to charities, because like hunger and stuff, world hunger, that's a serious issue. Don't want anyone going hungry. So I'd want to give back to that as well as other charities too. WEC looks pretty good as well here. I was on track in my early 20s, then it all went to poop. Oh, that's right, Boxy, that's right. You'll get there though. With the way you're going, your business is going to ramp up, especially if you start doing stuff with streamers as well. I think that'll really take you where you want to go. Excel, I think we're also in on. Yep, we are. Okay, so let's enter our buys for today into our spreadsheet here. Alrighty. Bye. So we started with AWK today. December. AWK. We bought 5 shares at 150.72. Next, NEE. Hopefully pretty excited to move into the streamer stuff and not just cheer. Yeah, Boxy, I think it'll do well for you, honestly. I think you're really going to ramp up business. I know I definitely want to work with you on some stuff as well at some point. I just got to get like, I don't know, more of a foundation with my stock stuff here as well as streaming. So once I feel I'm at a good point and I'm not spending all my time on, you know, trying to grow this stuff, then we'll talk. Poggers! I like that emote. Alright, pool. we've got 2 shares at 326, what was that? 326.02. And then R&R. We bought 4 shares at 166.07. And last but not least, we bought Sherwin-Williams, SHW. We bought 1 share at 710.57. Number, dollar. There we go. It's cute. It is cute. I agree. It is cute. So that'll do it for our stock stream today and purchases and such and overview. Green, you're coming in a little late today, my dude. We purchased a handful of stocks today. However, we were also able to sell a few stocks for a little bit of profit starting in December here for about $35. So that was exciting to see the market go back up today. Since we've been buying so much lately, that was reassuring. So we actually bought these stocks today. Green, while you're in here. I'll put that up on Robinhood as well. So we bought Sherwin-Williams, R&R, Renaissance, SCP Pool, Next Era Energy, and American Water. We bought, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bought 5 different stocks today. And we sold 4. 2 from when I previously had them before I kind of started the Stock Lab stuff. And then 2 from what we've bought over the last couple days. So that is the review for today. Honestly. How is Green's Day? This is dope. What's dope? The stream itself. I'm streaming right now. I appreciate that, Poggers. I really do. I was nervous to start like this section of streaming because I didn't know how it would go or how well I would do at explaining things or how the process would work. But I've gotten a lot of support from it since I've started this week, and it's just been super reassuring, so I appreciate that. This is relaxing to watch for some reason. I don't know, money talk always makes me excited, but I'm glad you were, I guess, relaxed then, and enjoyed it. Green's probably at work already. I don't know what time he starts. Thanks for the lurk, Cryptic. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah. Go. We've only gotten just about 400 in dividends this year. So those are the stocks that have gone down that we haven't locked in profits before we were paid dividends. So that's a good, I don't know, I don't want to say it's a good chunk of, you know, this almost 6,000, but it's still something, right? You know, $400 is $400. So we'll take it. And then, yeah. I think my worst month so far was probably, what was it? September was pretty slow. We only got 587 that month. Otherwise, all the other months since I seriously started this, we only started this 1 week in June. So that's why that's so low. But yeah, September was definitely the slowest so far, other than December, which we just started. So we'll see how December goes. But Green Buddy, you still there? I went over a little bit of that review for you, but I don't know if you saw it. Or not. Maybe not. What is who we got on? Jenny's on. Not Green. You there, buddy? I don't know, maybe he had to go do something for work. But anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your support with this. And, you know, I'm doing this every single day, Monday through Friday. So since it is Friday, happy Friday, by the way, we will pick this up again on Monday for our live streaming sessions for the stock market. But in the meantime, if you guys want to join the Discord or check out the Patreon page where you can get like exclusive videos and stuff, as well as stock alerts to what I buy and sell every day, feel free to check that out as well, just to stay up to date on everything. It's a super cool community, and I'd love to see it grow as well. So for those that are interested, feel free to join. In lockdown, every day feels like Friday or any other day, right? No, because Friday is a happy day. In lockdown, every day feels like Monday. Yeah. But, so I'll see you guys with stock stuff on Monday, although I'll be playing games this afternoon if you want to tune in. Here's my other Discord stuff. So Meg's Community, that's my gaming Discord. The Stock Lab is my stock Discord, and then the Fire Squad community is the community I'm a part of. Super cool community if you guys want to join that Discord as well. Basically just a bunch of streamers and viewers just getting together, talking, playing games. Super cool. So those are those communities as well. So I'll play games this afternoon, I'll play games tomorrow and Sunday, and then Monday we'll start with stock market stuff and games again. So I'll catch you guys this afternoon. I'll keep you updated when I get home from tutoring and stuff. So the schedule will vary a little bit today from what it usually is. So just if you want to join Discord to stay updated on that, feel free. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys this afternoon. Let's go raid someone. Let's go raid. I love Jenny. Jenny's on. Jenny. Raid. If you guys want to join me on this raid, I would really appreciate that. Always good to support other streamers as well. There we go. But yeah, I will catch you all later. It was good to see you all. Thank you for stopping in. And what are we playing today? Friday. We're playing Fortnite today. New season. Don't miss out. Catch you all later. Take care.